Inhalation Sciences published their Q3 report on Friday, and joining me to discuss this report in more detail, I have the company's CEO, Manoush Massarat. Manoush, can you start with summarizing the key highlights of this report, please?
Absolutely. We started our planned communication campaign through LinkedIn, and the purpose of this campaign is to increase the awareness for ESUB and its unique technology. We are monitoring the activities closely and obviously following up with the leads that are being generated by this process. We have also received the acceptance of the two submitted abstracts for the upcoming DDL, which is the Drug Delivery to the Lung Conference in December in Edinburgh. This is a great opportunity and confirmation of our focused work in the Inhalation Society, where our data for both in vitro, which is the Dissolve It study supported by FDA, as well as the in vivo, the multi-center European study Aprinia, being presented for the first time to the public. Last but not least, we have started the collaboration with Pharma Ventures to initiate the contact for a potential M&A process.
And can you also comment on the revenues as well, and the operating expenses compared to last year?
The revenues in Q3 and year to date are lower than the same period last year. In terms of sales and our activities, we are having several discussions with potential customers on a weekly basis. And even though there is still a lot of interest in the market, the conversion rate is lower than what we expect and need. The common reasons are either financing of the projects that are taking longer than expected, the timing of the projects, which in some cases can be delayed with several months, and the changes driven by the new US admin, which in some cases have delayed the projects that have been approved. And in some cases, it has been withdrawn with some projects that has been approved. And that is affecting us and many other companies. Having that said, we continue our efforts on commercial activities and investments, where we have hired a new chief commercial officer in June, as well as our communication campaign that I mentioned earlier. From a cost point of view, we have actually reduced the operating expenses by 3 million SEK year to date versus same period last year, but the low revenue during the same timeline has affected the results negatively.
And you mentioned the M&A collaboration with the Pharma Ventures. Can you tell me more about this collaboration and what kind of business and partner you're looking for here?
We have been discussing this process with several companies and chose Pharma Ventures for their great reputation and their track record of over 1,000 transactions within our field. What we are looking for is an organization that can take on our unique technology under their umbrella and complete it with our products and or services. This could be anything from a pharmaceutical company to a CRO organization who already offers services within inhalation, in which we can be of a great add-on to their existing portfolio of services.
And can you mention anything about the timelines and the status of the process with Pharma Ventures?
The timeline can be anything between 9 to 12 months to conclude the process, i.e., during the first half of 2026, we should know about the outcome. We are currently working to identify the potential partners and dividing them in different tiers, collecting all the relevant and needed information in a data room, and planning on how to reach out relevant parties in a most efficient way.
And final question then, what would you say are the most important takeaways from this report for investors?
We will be presented at DDL, which is the most important and relevant conference of the year, with two accepted abstracts and fantastic data which will be presented for the first time. We're really looking forward to meeting the industry and have fruitful discussions. Even though with a streamlined organization and reduced OpEx, we are continued our commercial efforts at full speed, working to increase conversion rates from lead to orders. As announced, we already have received a rather big IRS order for a in vivo study in late October from a new customer and working on additional orders from our existing pipeline. Last but not least, the collaboration with Pharma Ventures is a strategic decision from the board of directors and the management team. Our aim is to conclude the process within the first half of 2026 by latest and make sure that this great and unique technology can continue together with a trusted partner, adding value to the research, the Inhalation Society, as well as our shareholders.
Thank you so much, Manoush, for taking the time, and good luck here going forward.
Thank you.